I edit romance novels for a living, and this was my romance novel coming true when I'd always been a little cynical about this kind of thing.
There you go. Patience and I met many years ago in high school. Patience was a sophomore and I was a senior. And I had noticed her as the redhead. When I used to call after, I would go, "Red," from across the campus, and she would look over and wonder who this person was.
Well, I noticed him because he was popular and the kind who he'd walk into a room and people would applaud, and he did all kinds of crazy stunts.
I'm more interested in one of those than one of those.
And during one formal dance, he asked me to dance, and I was kind of bewildered and overjoyed, of course, because he was so popular. And my date had ditched me.
That's when I pulled her into a photo. You know, I always found her attractive and cute, and I said, "Why don't we take a picture?" And she was excited. But this photo I kept for all these years. And I've moved a lot, and this is one of the things that I've kept.
Even though 26 years went by, it's not like I was thinking about that moment the whole time, but it came back to me, and I just remembered feeling it felt nice to dance with him, and he was just very good to me.
I think we all have reasons, whether or not we're conscious of them or not, why we keep things. And over 25 years later, I had this photo. I knew exactly where it was. And lo and behold, there was a picture of Patience on Facebook. And you know, I couldn't help but making the rapprochement and say, "Oh my goodness, I have a picture of you."
I've been a serial dater since I was 17. And so I was fine being 41 and sort of accepting the fact that I probably wouldn't ever meet anybody. Then all of a sudden I get this friend request from Sam Bloom. I had a good feeling, but I couldn't remember if I knew him in high school or college. But I accepted the friendship and we started chatting. And then he asked me for my phone number.
And then when I was in Switzerland, in Zermatt, teaching sophomores in high school, we started communicating again regularly.
The phone turned into Skype, so we could actually see each other. And I would talk with him like 1 to 2 hours every day, but we got to know each other really well. And it was very old-fashioned, like an old-fashioned way of dating in a way, because you're just talking.
I knew I wanted to marry Patience before. I think we even chatted with visual, and it was mostly words. It was mostly words.
We talked about his coming to New York. It started out as his visiting for a week, and then it turned into his actually moving here. And I had a ton of friends who were just saying, "This is crazy, this is insane, he's mooching off of you."
When I flew back from Switzerland and I was going to meet Patience in the flesh after 25 or so years, there was apprehension. I have to admit, there was apprehension.
I remember I was wearing dark jeans and a light sweater and really high heels, so he'd think I was tall. And then I just waited. I was so excited, and but I also felt like it was just this moment that was destined to happen.